Hello, leaders. All right. Got to get everything set up here and ready to go. So, thank you all for tuning in with me today. I am super duper excited to share this training with you all. It's been something that has been needed to be done for quite a while. So, let me just double check that I am live. Let's see here. Okay, got it. So my internet is not being the greatest this morning. So hopefully this all goes well. We gotta love technology, right? So let me get started here. So let me know what rank you are currently with Color Street and when you joined. And then I would also like to know what rank you would like to be 1 year from now. So go ahead and that below, and let me see here. Okay. So what rank you are right now, when you joined Color Street, and what rank you would like to be 1 year from right now. Put that below and let me know. I always love to know kind of who's watching and what audience I'm speaking to. So today, this training is going to cover the importance of the team leader rank. So me personally, when I hit team leader, that was when my long-term mindset kicked in. So when I joined just for fun, just for the discount. I had zero intentions of building a team, building a successful business. I just thought, I'm going to do this alongside my nursing job. I'm going to get some free and discount nails, and it would be really great if I could make $100 every 3 months to get my hair done. You guys, that changed very quickly. And what I'll tell you is, if you are coaching your new stylists to be jumpstart achievers, you will have no issue with team building and duplication, because that's what happened to me. I love a challenge. I found out about the jumpstart rewards, and I was like, why would I not try to earn a cash bonus? Why would I not try to earn free product credit to get more free nails? I mean, to me, it was a challenge. And I didn't realize that at the end of that 3 months that I was going to be set for complete success. So, and even if, you've been around for a while, it's not too late to challenge yourself to achieve your jump starts again. You can start back at any time and set those dates, 35 days from right now, 65 days from right now, 95 days from right now, and challenge yourself as a personal goal to achieve those jump starts and see what it does for your business. And you can even challenge your team to do that. If they've hit a rut or a slow season in their business, you could challenge them and say, hey, let's relaunch your business. Let's get your momentum back. And let's push to try to achieve your jump starts all over again. And maybe you can come up with like your own little jump start rewards for your team. Maybe you could say, hey, if you achieve, your 35-day jump start, I'm going to send you a free set of nails. You achieve your 65, I'm going to send this. You achieve your 95, I'm going to send this. Just because they're not technically going to get the jump start rewards from Color Street. So that's something to keep in mind. I do see there's several people on now, so I'm going to go ahead and get into like the meat and potatoes of the training. If you have any questions or something that comes out of my mouth confuses you, please put it below and I will come back and reply to that and try to provide some feedback and clarification on that. Because for the purposes of this training, I'm going to try to move through things fairly quickly because I just really want to scratch the surface of the importance of team leader and kind of what this rank does for your business and kind of your role as a leader. Because once you hit team leader, you are a leader in the eyes of home office. That is when you qualify for leader meetings and leader incentives and all the leader stuff in Color Street. So team leader is a very important rank. So still drinking my coffee. So like I said, I've got my notes down here. I'm going to try to stay on track because when I have notes for a training, it tends to be a lot more pleasant, and I stay on track and I don't get into too many rants. So before I get started, let me know when you joined Color Street, what rank you are right now, and where you would like to be 1 year from now. All right, so team leader is a very pivotal rank for your business. Like I said, that is when things really start to change. You start to have organic growth, your monthly commission increases, and you unlock the placement option. I need to double check and make sure I'm still live with you guys because, okay, I am. I'm telling you guys, my internet is on the struggle bus this morning. I was nervous about getting onto this because I was like, Lord, don't fail me now. Please don't go out on me. Okay. So unlocking the placement option is truly a game changer for your business. And I will touch just a tiny bit on placement, but I have done trainings in the past on placement. So I'm not going to go into a whole lot of that. So once you hit team leader, you will have a minimum of 5 people underneath of you. You will have a senior stylist and 2 BQ legs. You guys know that because if you're watching this, you are probably a team leader or above. Once you get to that point, I feel that it is extremely important to start creating the team culture that you would like for your team. And you can do that through a team chat. I encourage you, if you don't have a messenger chat or some type of group communication place for your team, you should definitely create that sooner than later. Like I challenge you to do that today. You need that place where you can communicate with your team, where you can check in with them, where you can share ideas, encouragement, motivation, and where you can relay important information to them. Because as a leader, I think it's very important that you are that bridge between home office and challenges, fun team incentives, important news from corporate, all that stuff. To just be kind of that bridge to make sure that information gets over. And a lot of times, yes, people will see, I don't know, I'm just trying to come up with something random, but anything that's important. Let's say that we have a bomb Tuesday training from home office and you're like, oh my gosh, this totally changed my mindset and rocked my world. Share that with your team because a lot of people might be busy with life, with kids, with work, with, whatever. And just share that information so that they know. And if they've already seen it, so what? They'll just skim right by it. If not, they may tune into that video, that training, and it may completely change their mindset in their business. So be that bridge and share that information with them. Let's see. Something else that you can do with your team is monthly video chat. So you can do that just through your messenger chat and just hop on, chat with your team. It doesn't even have to be Color Street related. You could just have a night where you guys all get on and do your nails together, hang out and talk. It's all about connecting with your team and creating the culture that you want for your team and letting them know that, hey, I am here for you. You can do Zooms if you want to do Zooms. You can also do fun team challenges and you can also do individualized challenges. So let's say that you are pushing to hit director and you know that you need 7,500 in capped group volume to achieve that rank. And the last several months, you have been right around 6,000 in group volume. So you have got to beef up your team sales. So you might do a push with your team, to do a giveaway for things that are PV related, that involve boosting the PV. Or the group volume? Does that make sense? So you can look at things and you can do individualized incentives. Maybe that you need your senior stylist to enroll one more stylist to hit team leader so that you can have that team leader leg for director. So then maybe you could work one-on-one with your senior stylist and say, hey, I am so proud of you. You are going to promote to team leader when you make this enrollment. Our team is going to promote to director when you make this enrollment. So I've got insert in the blank for you once you get that enrollment. Let me help you get there. Does that make sense? So you can do team incentives and you can do individualized incentives. You can also take an entire leg and put them into a team chat and do an entire leg incentive or push group or something like that. So that would be something you'd look at as you are getting higher in the ranks, like senior director, executive, and above. But let's say that you've got, director's a hard one to use as an example, but let's say that you've got the two other strong legs that you need for whatever rank you're pushing for, and this one leg is on the struggle bus a little bit. You could take that leader of that leg and say, hey, let's put all of your girls into a chat, or the girls that need some extra encouragement and motivation. Let's put them into a chat and let's do some daily tasks. Let's do some daily fun giveaways. Whatever you need at that point in time for your business, just be creative with it. But you can do all of those things. So, and let me just tell you what I'm talking about when I say leg, because I know some of you might be like, what the heck are you talking about? So on your rank tracker, this one's for director. So legs would be team leader, senior stylist, and then your BQ leg. Does that make sense? My computer is backwards, so it's hard to, it's like flipped around when I try to move it. I feel like, what the heck? So that's what I mean by legs. So you'll see that all the way up until you get to national, all you need is 3 strong legs. So that's what I always tell people to focus on, is those 3 strong legs. So okay, well, let's see what else is on my notes. Something that I feel is very, very important is obtaining goals for your team every month. So you can do this fancy through like a Google form, or you can just personally message them and say, hey, what are your goals for this month? I need to know how I can better assist you and your business. And there is a coaching form that I came up with, and you guys all have access to this. But basically, this is to keep you as a leader accountable with your downline. So you can put the stylist name, their PV goal, their party goal, their enrollment goal, their rank goal, and their main focus for the month. And then it's your responsibility as a leader to make sure that you are checking in at the end of every week that month to see where they're at with their PV. How are they doing with achieving their goals? And whatever their main focus is for that month, you'll check in and say, how are you doing with insert into the blank. So I love using this because life can get busy and crazy, and I want to make sure I'm doing my part to check in with my girls who are not leaders yet, because I want to make sure that they don't get brushed to the wayside. For those of you that have leaders under you, this is another great one. This is just like the check-ins for your downline. This is your leader check-in. So it's the same thing where you would check in with your leader, and you typically know, what rank they're pushing for, how many enrollments they want, what their PV goal is, and their main focus. So that way you can know, okay, I've got Danielle who is really pushing hard to hit director this month, but she needs 2 enrollments to make that happen. And her main focus is helping Sally, her senior stylist, to get 2 enrollments. So that way, when I check in with Danielle, I already know this is what her main focus is. Her rank goal is this, but they need 2 enrollments. So I know what I'm doing when I'm checking in with her throughout the month. So knowing the goals of your downline takes the headache out of things so incredibly much, because I hear a lot of times, it's the end of the month and I want to check in with Danielle, but I don't want to check in and say, are you going to hit your goals? Are you going to do this? Like, if you know at the beginning of the month that Danielle has a goal to sell $100 in nail polish and that's it, then she's not going to be on your rank tracker that month, because she's not going to be a qualified BQ stylist that month, because she has a goal to sell $100 in nail polish. So getting those goals at the beginning of the month is just so incredibly important, because what you should be doing as a leader every single month is mapping your month. You should be filling out a rank tracker. I still fill out a rank tracker every single month. It is so important to know where you are going. If you don't have a map in place, then you are basically shooting a gun with no target. So you need to be filling one of these out. And if you are a team leader, this is what you should be filling out. You should have a team leader tracker. That's fine. But if you are a team leader, you need to have a director tracker filled out. I don't care if it's not filled. If you're a director, you need to have a senior director tracker filled out, because you always need to be looking ahead to see what you need, especially when it comes to having the placement option, because you want to know if you've got 2 placements to make and you are a team leader and you are not filling out a director tracker, how in the heck do you know where you're going to put those placements? You don't know. And then if you are a director and you are pushing for senior director, the same thing. You need to know, where are the gaps? Where do I need to fill in for our team to promote to a senior director? You have to know where you are going. And you also need to look at, when you are making placements, who on your team is hustling, who on your team is partying, who on your team is getting enrollments themselves, because the last thing you want to do is build someone just because they are there. You want to build someone that is matching the same effort that you are putting into your business. Because when you build someone who's not committed to their business, who's not partying, who's not trying to enroll, later down the road, you are going to more than likely regret that. We've all been there. We've all done that, including myself. So you want to make sure when you build people that you have someone that is committed, that has the long-term mindset. And if you don't have that person, that's okay. That's when you get out there and you start partying and you start reaching out to your close friends and your family and you say, hey, I am at a point in my business where I need a strong leader that is committed to this business, that is ready to grow and make a change in your life. Because I am going to help the next person that enrolls with me. I'm going to help them build a team, because that is where I am at in my business. And you just let people know. And you would be surprised at people that would say, well, heck yeah, why not? What do I have to do? And you can get them to enroll and you help them to build. But you want to make sure that they are committed, because you don't want to build under somebody who is not committed to the business. Okay. And maybe I can do another training in the future on just placement stuff, because you guys, there is so much and so many scenarios that go into making placements. But once you make those placements, you cannot change it. And you have 95 days from the date that they enroll to make that placement. So we'll probably do another training on placement in the future. But something that I want to add to this while I'm kind of talking about trackers that a lot of people don't realize, and it's something to keep in mind when you are making placements. So let's say that you are a director and your team leader is here. And then you've got right here someone that just took off in the business and they are booming and they're on the verge of hitting director. And then they promote to director. This person up here is no longer your qualified stylist for that leg. That director down here is going to outrank that team leader. So this leg here will be a director leg. So no matter where it is or how far down it is, the highest paid rank in that leg is what qualifies that leg. So you could have a team leader up here and then 15 levels down, you've got an executive. Well, that's no longer a team leader leg. That's an executive leg. So that's why it's also very important to make those connections with your team, because you could have a dynamic leader buried down in there that you are not paying attention to, that you could begin to lock arms with and really take off and grow your team, but you're more focused on your level one and you don't realize that you've got, a diamond in the rough down below. So that is good to know. I'm trying to watch the comments as I go here. No, 95 days to place. Okay. Or no, I'm wrong. It's 35 days to place. I think I'm getting the jump starts mixed up. Sorry, my mind is all over the place. I wish we had longer to place. Okay, let me see what all I've touched on here. I have definitely gotten off track with my notes. All right, I covered that. Another thing that you can really work on, and if you do this, this will really help your business. So I said at the beginning about trying to encourage jumpstart achievers. And here we go again, mixing up the jump starts with the placement. So I'm sorry, you guys. Sorry about that. Okay, I think I need more coffee this morning. So encouraging jumpstart achievers is key to growth in your business, and also retention when it comes to stylists, because we all know if they achieve their jump starts, more than likely they are going to be in it for the long haul. Anybody that has achieved all of their jump starts, put me a heart below so that I know, because I know those jump start achievers, they definitely stick around. But something you can encourage is working on building all senior stylists to team leaders. So we could work on that and then train our senior stylists to do that. So we should constantly be working to build senior stylists to team leaders. And just think about what that would do for our business if we all worked to build senior stylists to team leaders, and then a senior stylist to a team leader. Like, that would really create some big duplication in our business. And then once you get to that team leader rank, like I said at the beginning, that is a pivotal rank. At team leader, we start to have that organic growth. Our commission goes up. We have that placement option. So if our goal is to build team leaders, then they basically just take off from there with the organic growth, and they have the placement option. And if we are building people that are partying and enrolling and committed to the business, then we're not going to have issues with duplication. When we run into issues with duplication, it's because we have built somebody who is not committed and on the same path that we are. So let's see. I already talked about relaying information to your team. Okay, you guys, if your team and you are not doing the app trainings that are specific to ranks, you guys are missing out so much. We have app trainings that are specific to different ranks, and the team leader app training is a gold mine. You will learn so much as a leader on that app training, you guys. Do it. If you have not done it yet, oh my goodness, it will change your daggone business. Okay. The other thing that I want to touch on is teaching your team to fish. So what do I mean by that? Teaching your team how to utilize resources that are here for us. The virtual office, the stylist assets, the app, Team No Excuses, all of the resources that are out here for us. The graphics groups, oh my gosh, you guys, the graphics groups save so much time and headache when it comes to planning our business. So we really need to teach our teams how to find things on their own. So that way you also don't get burnout as a leader, because if you have people constantly coming to you saying, how do I do this? What do I do about this? What am I doing with this? If you say, okay, go check X, Y, and Z. If you don't find it, come back and let me know. That way you are not constantly out there doing the work. And once you empower your team to go and find things themselves, they are going to get empowered as a leader, because they are going to learn that, hey, I know how to do this. I know how to find this. And we are not going to be exhausted as much as leaders. So, in wrapping this up, I want to talk about the importance of recognition. So I will tell you guys, I know a lot of leaders break the bank every month doing incentives and giveaways and sending out monetary items. And I want to tell you that recognition is going to go further than any free nail set, gift, whatever, free coffee. People love being recognized, and what gets recognized gets repeated. So when people have accomplishments in their business, big or small, recognize them for that. When they get their very first party booked, when they have their first enrollment, when they have their first sale as a stylist, when they have their first sale of the month, when they bonus qualify, enhanced commission, comma club, circle of excellence, anything that they do that's like, hey, I'm proud of you. Recognize them for that. Send them a personal message and letting them know. Better yet, do a voice message and let them know. Let them hear the excitement in your voice that you are proud of them, because those small accomplishments are going to lead to really big results and momentum in their business. You can also track BQ streakers, which I think is a lot of fun, because people that bonus qualify month after month after month, they really need recognized. And I'm not talking about the people that have a team, because you already know people that have a team are going to bonus qualify because they are not eligible to earn their commission on their downline if they don't bonus qualify. So yes, it's great to shout them out, but the people I'm really focused on are the BQ bosses, the ones that show up month after month after month and continue to hustle and stay committed to their business and maintain their rank as a bonus qualified stylist. Those are the people I'm talking about. Shout them out, keep track of their BQ streak, and make a fun graphic and let them know. We have graphics available in Team No Excuses that you guys can use, or you can create your own with your own team colors, with your own team logo, with, branding that fits you as a leader. So, and you don't have to do that. Don't get off of here and think, oh my gosh, Danielle's telling me I got to go create these graphics and get a logo. No, you don't have to do that. But if that's something that you're passionate about, something that you would like to do with your business, then do it. But you do not have to do that. You are totally welcome to use the graphics that are already created out there in Team No Excuses. And also, when you recognize them, I think it's very important to recognize them in team spaces. I do. But I'm going to tell you what is going to be so much more beneficial than a team space. And that is recognizing them in their VIP group and on their personal page. That's the audience that we want to see their success. Those are the people that we want to see their spotlight, what they are doing. Those are the people that we want to celebrate with them. I think it's great that we celebrate, with our teams, but letting the VIP group know, hey, Danielle bonus qualified, and it's only the 16th of the month. You guys, thank you so much for supporting her. You guys, that right there is amazing. Shout outs on personal pages saying, Danielle, I am so proud of you. You bonus qualified, and we're halfway through the month. I can't wait to see what the rest of this month holds for you and your business. You are doing amazing. If you guys want to see more of what Danielle's doing, head over to Confidently Sparkled Nails and check out everything that's happening and tag the VIP group. You guys, I think we're missing the mark. If you are not shouting people out on their personal page and in their VIP club, I highly encourage you to do that. Another thing that you should be doing, if your time permits, and I hope that it does, checking the virtual office often so that you see when things like this happen and you can shout people out for big milestones in their business, those enrollments, those PV goals, checking in to see. A lot of times I'll shout people out and they're like, what? I didn't even know that I hit the Comma Club. I didn't know that I hit Circle of Excellence. I didn't even know that I BQ'd. And it's just really, really exciting. So I think that's all I have. My notes are kind of chicken scratch, if you guys can see that. So I'm trying to just make sure that I covered everything. And I think that I did. And like I said at the beginning, if you guys have any questions at all on anything that I said today, I know this was kind of all over the place, but I felt that it was needed majorly. And just to clarify, I totally mixed up the jump starts with the placement. So you guys, we got 35 days to place. We got 95 days of jump starts. So I need to go have another cup of coffee this morning. But again, if you guys have any questions, put it below. I will come back. I will answer it. But I just really think that team leader is a rank that is extremely important, and it needs to be recognized as such. And if you are a team leader right now, you need to understand that you are important. You are a leader, and you are at a point in your Color Street business where things are going to begin to change rapidly. But you've got to continue to lead by example and make sure that you are creating that culture with your team and letting them know that, hey, I'm here for you, and checking in with them, obtaining their goals, and most importantly, just leading from the front, letting them know that, hey, I'm doing what I'm asking of you, and just sharing encouragement and ideas with them. So again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. I will be more than happy to come back and answer those for you. And thank you so much for taking time out of your day to listen to the message that I had to share. I hope that it really helps you. And if you pulled anything from this that has encouraged you as a leader, or something that you're going to implement in your business, I would love for you to just put that below and let me know so that I can celebrate with you and cheer you on, because I believe in you. I know that you have what it takes to be an amazing leader and grow a team and achieve any goals that you have in your Color Street business, but you have to believe in yourself. So I will talk to you all later. Have